Hey yo, BB here. So to kind of go with the theme, it's not going to be very bright, kind of dark. But today I'm going to talk about Halloween. Now, it's a little early, it's a wee bit early to be talking about it, but I figured since October next month, in wait, what, 2-3 weeks? Next month is October in 2-3 weeks. I don't know. Um, October is very busy for me. I want to say we start putting up the decorations like the first week of October. Sometimes we put them up in September. Sometimes. I don't know. Like, I remember one year we had it up like before 9/11. We had the decorations up. I think if I had to guess why that was because my dad said it was supposed to be like a very cold October, so he said he wanted to put the stuff that needed to be like stuck or put in the ground, like you had to stick or pin or nail hammer in the ground. He said I wanted to put the stuff in the ground now because he said it was going to get to the point where if I wait until October, I think he was going to be afraid that the ground would be like too solid or too hard or too cold because. But anyways, but yeah, normally we put them up like the first week or two of October. Even though there's been a couple times when we're like running late and we're very busy and it gets to the point where it's like the week of Halloween and we're putting the decorations up that I'm not a fan of. But I have to give my dad a lot of credit because if it wasn't for him, I probably couldn't do it. A lot of it, and I do stuff. I don't want to make it sound like I don't help him out, but a lot of it is I point where I want the thing to go. I point on. I kind of say, okay, to the left a little bit. No, to the right, up a little bit. No, to the left, cockeyed a little bit. This and that. Too high, too low, a little bit this way, a little bit, and he hangs it up for me, or he'll nail it, or screw it, or pin it, or put batteries, or fix it up, or whatever it needs to be. However you put it up, he'll do it for me. So a lot of it is just pointing and putting it up for me. Even though I do give him credit, like I want to say 65-70% of the stuff he does, the other percent of the stuff I do. I do a lot. I mean, I don't want to say he does it all. There's obviously a lot I do to help him put up the stuff and put up the decorations and yeah, so hopefully that happens in the next couple weeks. I will blog when doing it. I don't know how that's going to turn out because I want to spend more time putting the stuff up and getting it done than blogging, but I will try to blog when putting up the decorations. Or I'll try to like blog afterwards. I don't know because my dad, I don't want to say he gets stressed out when he does it, but if stuff doesn't work or isn't turning out, he can kind of get a little aggravated. That's fun. Yeah, having the whole neighborhood him swear. Anyways, goofball. I love him though. I mean, who's not gonna swear when you get aggravated? Mad that something's not working. So, anyways, so I've been helping my dad put up the Halloween decorations. I want to say for the past, and again, it's not like I wrote it down in the book saying what date I started helping my dad put up the decorations. One day I was like, hey, oh, 1 year I mean, like, I don't know. I was like, hey, I want to help you put up the decorations. I want to start helping you. And he's like, okay. So if I had to make an educated guess, I probably want to say I've been helping my dad for the past maybe like 14, 13. Gosh, I don't even know. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if you heard that, but excuse me. My stomach is upset. So I apologize, but anyways, I want to say I was probably like maybe 10, maybe 11, maybe 9, possibly 9 when I started helping my dad put up the decorations. before I just remember, it was around Halloween and my mom and dad did it. As part of me helping, they just put up a few things here and there. Mostly outside. Like, I want to say, like, majority, like, 85-90% of the Halloween decorations and Halloween stuff is outside. We have a few things we put up in the house, but most of it is, when we do, it's either in the kitchen because it's like pot holders or plates or cups. Or like another half is like by the front door for the trick-or-treaters to see. For the youngins, for the kids to see. But a lot of our stuff is outside. And I want to say, because of me and from me helping my mom and dad out, I want to say 70 to 80%. And I just heard someone yell outside. I better go check up on my dog. He's outside. Okay, so I just let my dog in. Hey, my boy. So anyways, yeah, a lot of it is stuff I bought. A lot of it is stuff my mom and dad bought. But yeah, and a lot of stuff, to be honest. Not a lot, but enough. I bought from the dollar store, or Dollar Tree, or Goodwill, or Savers. I don't want to say Family Dollar, because I don't know where the closest Family Dollar is to Streamwood. I don't know. I know we have one around the areas, but like, for example, my sister in college in Rock Island, there's a Family Dollar right in Rock Island, but I don't want to say we don't have any by us, but I don't know where the closest one is, so I don't want to say I've gotten anything from Family Dollar. But anyways, no. So yeah. So when it comes to like putting up the decorations, and once I have them up, I'll try my best to remember where I got the stuff from, or even how much it was. But I'm not too positive on that stuff, because a lot of stuff we've had ever since I remember being a kid. Like, some of the stuff we still put up, I remember it was put up before I was born. Oh, like, before I started helping put the stuff up, Plus now, being that my grandma passed away on Easter Sunday, a lot of her Halloween decorations and a lot of the stuff that she had for Halloween came to my house. So it's like, now I gotta deal with half of her stuff and some of her stuff and putting her stuff up too. So it's like, I got like 2 houses filled, boxes of stuff. I got our house decorations, the decorations we have from my house that we have to put up, and now from her house that we're gonna have to put up. So I'm gonna have to see how that's gonna turn out. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Because a lot of it, I mean, obviously, like, the Halloween decorations for my Oma's house, I wanted and I want. It's just finding room is gonna be the problem, because we're running out of room, let alone now we have her stuff. So unfortunately, as much as I hate to say this, I'm going to tell my mom, if I can't find any room for any of Oma's decorations, I'm going to ask if Aunt Jill wants them, my aunt, or family, or friends. And if they don't want the stuff, I'm going to have to give it up to Goodwill. I don't want to say that. I want to put everything up, but I don't know if we're going to have room, or I don't know if I'll find a place to put it, So that's going to be a little tricky and hard to figure out, but I'm going to work through it, So hopefully, my parents are still out of town, technically. They're on Rock Island right now. They're coming home tonight. So, maybe next week, this week, I don't know when my dad plans on starting to put this stuff up. I don't know if you can hear that dog barking in the background. So anyways, I love decorating for Halloween. I like to do it normally the first week or 2 of October. I don't like it when we wait like the last week to put stuff up. We put a lot up. we put a ton of stuff up. Now, obviously, I don't want to say we're not crazy, because we can be crazy about Halloween. But, like, when it comes to, like, decorations, you go to, like, one house, and it's like you can't even see that they have a yard, because every square inch of their yard is covered with decorations and lights. We're not that crazy. We're not, well, I don't want to even say it's crazy, but, like, I don't know. Like, oh, excuse me. We don't have that much stuff. We have a lot, but you can still tell we have a yard. So, we have 2 side yards. We have a yard facing the west. We have a yard facing the north and facing the east. We also got a backyard facing the south. But the point is, we only really decorate around the front door and garage. So that's facing, the garage is technically facing the north. And the front yard is facing the north too. So we don't really decorate the front of the house. We don't really decorate the west side of the house. We don't really decorate the side yard facing the south, because, well, that yard, no one will ever see the decorations, because that's facing the neighbor's house. In the backyard, no one ever goes in the backyard. I mean, who trick-or-treaters go in the backyard? So we really only decorate the front porch. Oh, we don't really have a porch. We have like a stump or a stoop or a stairway, whatever you want to call that. You'll see it in the video. We have a garage. We have, Hey! Quit licking the paw! It's that time of year. So, yep. Even when it comes to our decorations, like last year around August, me and my mom went for the Halloween boxes, because I said, Mom, it kills me to do this and I don't want to do it. We went out of the room. And half of these decorations are old. They're falling apart. They're getting to being on their last year. Like last year, we had to throw away some decorations that we had for over 10 years. And I love those decorations. They were one of my favorites, but they were falling apart and they didn't work. I was like, what's the point of keeping them if they don't work, So it killed me to throw it out, but I was like, it has to be done. So last year, me and my mom went through our Halloween boxes, and we have, maybe, if I have to count on Halloween decorations boxes, we probably have 8, maybe 7, maybe 9. I haven't really counted how many we have, to be honest. I don't know for sure. I'm not about to go in the basement to show you, because there's spiders down there. And it's cold down in the basement. And if I go in the basement, the dog's going to go in the basement. And to get him up out of the basement can sometimes be a struggle, because he's going to guarantee follow me. Even if I say, stay boy, don't come down here, stay. He's still going to come. But anyways, maybe I might show you later. But our basement is an unfinished basement. It has all that, well, I don't want to call this stuff crap or junk, but, Christmas, Halloween stuff, fall, summer, 4th of July. We keep all our storage down in the basement. So anyways, but yeah, me and my mom last August went through the boxes we have. We got rid of 2 boxes of stuff. And it was hard, because a lot of that stuff I like, and I would just remember from a kid and being young and not wanting to throw it away, but I said it has to happen. And it did. And it was hard. It was hard. It's like, let's throw it away. Let's throw it away. But it was, dang. I'm trying not to think of my Oma right now. I really want to think about my Oma. But anyways, it's like, For example, this year will be my first year without my Oma. And I don't know where we're going to carve pumpkins. Because my mom and my Aunt Jill wants to sell her house by... Well, technically they want to sell it by November. But still, it's like, I used to go there for the past 6 years, 7 years. Maybe 6, maybe 5. I would go there. Okay, it's not 7, maybe 6 or 5 years. I went there to carve pumpkins. I bought me a pumpkin. I bought my sister a pumpkin when she lived here before she went off to college. When she went off to college, it was only... I bought myself a pumpkin. I bought the dog a pumpkin, and I bought my Oma a pumpkin. It used to be the whole family bought a pumpkin. I had one, my sister had one, my mom had one, my dad had one. In the past several years, my mom and dad quit getting a pumpkin. So it's just been me, my sister, my dog, and my Oma. The past several years, I've gone there and carved the pumpkins at my Oma's house with my Oma. And she would help me carve it. One year, it was stupid, but one year I actually pranked my grandma. This was probably maybe 2-3 years ago. I was carving the pumpkin, so it's at the point where I cleaned it out, so I was ready to cut. She drew the faces. On her pumpkin, she drew her face. She just did a typical pumpkin face. Maybe she would, like, stick the tongue out, or do, like, you know, a creepy face or something. But for the most part, she did a simple pumpkin. I did whatever I don't know, like, here's the thing. Like, when I was young, I used to do what my costume was going to be based off of. Like, if I was a witch, I would do, like, a witch hat or a cauldron. You know, if I was, like, a princess, I would do, like, a crown or something. When I was the NCIS agent, I did NCIS, you know, on my pumpkin. One year I did the Bears theme. You know, one year I did some, you know, I'll either do, like, related to my costume. I'll do, like, something that came out that year, like a movie. Like, when Hillary Clinton was running against that Oompa Loompa dude. Oh, that Cheeto that we have in that office. I did, the Hillary Clinton symbol. Because I love her. You know, so it's, like, kind of... It depends on what I have a mood to carve the pumpkin in. But one year my grandma did this, like I said, this was maybe 2-3 years ago, and she left the room. So, you know, I'm going to prank her, because I did this the year before. So I did this 4 years ago, or 3 years ago. Because, like I said, this prank I pulled maybe 2-3 years ago, I can't remember exactly. But the year before, I tried to pull this prank on her, but it failed. So what I did was, I took some ketchup, because I didn't have any fake blood. Or else I would have used fake blood. And I put it on my hand or something. And I took the knife, and I pretended that I cut myself. And I ran, and I don't know if I took the knife with me, because I was running, because he was in the back of the house, because he lives in the ranch. So he was over in the master bedroom folding clothes or doing something. And I went in, and I was like, Grandma, help me, I cut myself. Oh my God, I cut myself, I'm bleeding. And her reaction was hilarious. She was like, oh, damn it, Brenna. I knew you were going to do this. How could you do this? I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. Damn it, Brenna. Let's go to the bathroom. And I was still, like, you know, acting like I cut myself. You know, I had, like, a fake cut on my hand or something. Like, it was just ketchup. And seriously, I thought it was going to fail, because the year before I tried to do it, and she was like, really, it's ketchup. So I seriously thought she was going to fall for it. So we get in the bathroom, and she's like, let me see it, you gotta let go, you gotta let me see it. And it's like, no, you can't see it. You can't see it. And she was like, then I'm calling 911. I was like, okay, but when you call him, tell him it's a prank and happy Halloween. And obviously I would not have let her get to the point of actually calling. She actually started to call. She actually pressed the talk button to dial. And I was like, okay, but once you dial, because I knew she dialed slow, I was like, just say, happy Halloween, it's a prank. And she was like, yeah, let's see if I can find a phone, for example. So She started to take the phone, press the call button. Okay, I'm actually not going to do this because I don't want the chance of dialing it. But she's, pressed the call button. And she's like, okay. And I was like, okay, but when they answer, say Happy Halloween, it's a prank. So she was like, no, off. Oh, end call. And then she set it down. When she was frustrated, she would scratch her head. She would literally be like, scratch, scratch, scratch. She used one finger and she would go like, scratch, scratch, scratch. That's what she did when she was frustrated. Oh, she scratched her forehead. She's like, I'm not happy at you. I'm very upset. And she was, she cooled off like within a minute. And I was like, Grandma, it's just Halloween. I'm just trying to be funny. Just trying to joke. You don't joke around. I mean, she wasn't that mad, but she was a little angry. So, like I said, I used to go over there. She would probably be calling me around this time saying, hey, come next week to help me put up the decorations, and I would help her put up the decorations. I mean, I did like 90% of the work because she was 86, 87 on oxygen. So I did 90% of the stuff. I mean, she would help me hang stuff here and there and do a few things, but I would do most of the work. Oh, I miss you. I miss her. I wish she was here right now. But anyways, I always remember decorating. I always remember going to my Oma's and her having a few things. And again, because of me, a lot of the stuff at my Oma's house was from Goodwill, was from Dollar Tree, Dollar Stores, Dollar General, cheap stuff. Like, she would always yell at me, why do you buy me stuff every year? And it's like, Grandma, I said, the most I've paid for decoration is maybe $20, maybe $10, not at all, not even. A lot of the stuff was under like $20, $20. So to get her Halloween decorations, I probably spent maybe $100. So, yep, I don't know. It's gonna be hard putting up the decorations without her. It's gonna be hard not going over to her house and decorating. I don't even know who from the neighborhood knows if she's even gone, if she's even passed. We still have her friends calling her, wanting to talk to her, and we're like, no, she passed away. Because she had so many friends, so not everyone she knows, or not all of her friends know that she's even gone. So, no, my grandma, my dad's mom, always decorated. She would actually she would decorate a lot. She doesn't do it so much now because she's actually in the condominium in the house. Before, she was in the house in the land. So, I always remember going there to trick or treat when I was young with my cousins and my sister. And we would go there, and my grandma would have like the Halloween lights flickering, or the pumpkins and stuff moaning and groaning and cackling and, lit up. And she had this big spider thing she put up every year. Yeah, it was like a garbage bag, and you filled it with like leaves, and it turned out to be like a spider. She had like a scarecrow. You would fill it up, and it would be like a pumpkin head. Those Halloween things you fill it with leaves, and it's like a face or something. We don't really do that here at my house, but anyways, I remember going to my Oma's neighborhood to trick or treat. I remember going to my grandma's house to trick or treat. I'm not going to talk about trick or treating so much in this blog, just because that's going to be another separate blog. But I do want to warn you because it is getting close to the time of me needing to stop. I just have a few more minutes still, but I only technically have 40 minutes to film. It's only 25 minutes in. And my hand's getting tired of filming. But this, October is very busy for me. And I promise I will film. I don't know how much I'll film. I don't know what I will film. I can't promise, like, what I will film, but I can promise I will film. I don't normally like to make promises because you can't keep a promise you can't keep. And I don't want to make a promise and then have people come and say, you promised. But anyways, I promise I will film. I don't know. I mean, I want to film a lot in October. Like, I got to make treats for Halloween parties. I'm sure I have a few Halloween parties I'm going to go to in October. I'm going to film my costume when it's that time. I'll show you what my costume is. I'll show you my Halloween decorations. I might vlog me putting them up, but I'm not positive on that. That's because I'm going to have to focus on helping my dad. So I might film you some behind the scenes of putting the decorations up. I'm not sure. If anything, I'll definitely film the decorations. I'll probably do a few videos. I'll probably do like one in the morning or afternoon, so in the light, when the sun's out. I'll probably do like one at night, one with music, one on Halloween. I don't know. But October gets very busy for me, and like when it comes to putting up the decorations, I'm like still putting up decorations even the day before Halloween. So it's gonna be a busy month. I'll try to do blogs, I'll try to just talk about stuff. Like I said, I can't promise what I'm gonna film, but I'll definitely try to do more story time. Just, I don't know, hauls of what I get. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna end it in this blog. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I know this one's kind of short, but I do need to get back to watching TV and playing Candy Crush and playing with my dog, hanging out with my dog Baxter. He loves Halloween. So anyways, maybe the next blog I'll do is like my story and history on trick-or-treating or dressing up. So, bye y'all. BB out. And like I said at the end of every blog, if you can't understand what I say, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Just comment below on what time you want me to go back to see. For example, 27 minutes and 25 seconds. 27 minutes, 28 seconds in. What did you say? I'll go back and I'll check and see what I said, and I'll reply to your comment. So bye y'all.